Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. My name is Technomagus. We are now on day 3 of Final Fantasy IV Advance. This is part 10, and we are in the middle of the Tower of Zot on the slow ascent to try and rescue Rosa from the clutches of the evil Golbez. Now, before we actually go on ahead, I need to backtrack a little bit because there was some treasure that I missed in the last video, and that is back here on floor 4. So we'll go ahead and grab that before we continue. Meanwhile, my party is just going to get completely wrecked by all the various enemies. Yes, I'm just going to be burning Tella's magic just because I have healing items to spare, so I can just use a tent in that save point. And besides, I should try to grab a little bit more experience before we get to the boss. Oh, that was a wasted Firaga. Actually, I think... Alright, it's time for Sage Tella heals the party while we grind puppets. Yeah, good enough. and we are going the wrong way. Actually, I want to go this way. Alright, so now our goal is actually that door over there, which is right by the save point, but we can't go there just yet. First, we need, like I said, we need to finish looting the chests over here. Oh, and actually, these Soldieress enemies, if you can get a rare drop from them, they actually drop a pretty nice piece of equipment for this stage in the game. Of course, that also kind of requires surviving, because they deal... they tend to ambush you and deal a lot of damage very quickly. Well, let's give Sid his new equipment. I'd rather not take any chances. Wasn't sure if that was a monster in a box or not. Of course, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I equipped everybody with new armor, and yet I'm taking more damage than I was with the crappier armor. I got nothing. Oops, wrong way. Forgot where I was for a sec. Good job, Tella. Good job. Well, at the very least, I'm getting easy encounters to grind on. And this is why we don't use Cecil to heal. Oh, crap. Did not mean to do that. You have to make absolutely sure that the enemy that you're attacking is in full view before you actually try to engage. Otherwise, you punch yourself in the face. Alright, now that that little fun session has been over and done with, let's go ahead and save our new higher levels and head on to that door. Of course, before we get to do that, we have to fight the Magus Sisters. Now, the very first thing you need to do, kill the fat one. Because the fat one is the most dangerous of the three. And this is why. And this is probably going to suck. Oh, never mind. Also, the fat one has the ability to revive the other two when they fall, so you want to take out the healer. Ooh, actually, that just... Well, thank you for the reflect. Bouncing spells off with Reflect allows you to hit reflected enemies. So, unfortunately, you missed. Good job, Tella. Alright, that's one down. Now, once the short one's dead, you kill the tall one, and then you kill... Or once the fat one's dead, you kill the tall one, and then you kill the short one. And preferably not having Tella just punch it with his staff. Let's go heal up. Alright, spoiler alert. Unequip Tella. And you'll see why. Because look who it is. Anyone who didn't see this coming, raise your hand. Tella's a bit miffed. Just a bit. Also notice how he casts more spells than he actually has MP for. And apparently Kane was caught in the crossfire. And Cecil just took a lightning bolt to the face. And they're just letting him walk away. Well, there goes another party member. And Kane is all woe is me. Okay, do not move from this spot. Take a moment to actually set your equipment, and also because Rosa kind of needs to have some equipment, and also just set your party. So party's actually already preset. You want Kane in the back row because his jump attack does full damage from either row. Rosa in the back row because she's Squishy Wizard. Because as soon as you move forward, look who it is. It's an Elemental Fiend. And now we are fighting Barbarosia, the Cleavage Elemental of Wind. Now, she is actually, I believe she is weak to Thunder magic. But whenever she goes into her Tornado, she is immune to damage until Kane hits her with a jump. So you want to make sure to pretty much keep Kane in the air at all times. And unfortunately, since we don't have Tello with us, we can't bio her. Actually, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and... I have a few moments, so we will go ahead and set Yang to double Thunder. Yeah, the game pretty much tells you. So we need to give Kane a sec to come down. Also, while she is in her Tornado form, she has access to the Tornado spell, which, as you might remember from the fight with the Dark Elf, sets HP down to minimal level. So you want to be careful about that. Actually, we can just go ahead and Berserk Yang. Berserk forces the character to auto-attack, but also gives increased attack power. And pretty much all Yang's good for is punching things. And actually, speaking of, that's also all good Sid is good for. Yeah, Barbarosia is weak to Thunder. And that is 3 Elemental Fiends down. Convenient. Rosa knows teleport. And lands in Cecil's room. Not suspicious at all. That... Dun dun dun. This is actually lies, because this is the only time the airship is autopiloted. So odds are the autopilot burns itself out flying from Zot to Baron. Because you can actually get the airship perma-stuck somewhere. Alright, but conveniently enough, there's the airship. So, actually, that will be it for this video. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and when I come back, we will try and find the entrance to the underworld. So, see you guys in a little bit.